Welcome to another week of the Mishawaka High School Football Coaches Show presented to you by Southwestern Michigan College. I'm Daniel Phillips alongside Coach Keith Kinder, head football coach here at Mishawaka High School. Coach, you guys are coming off of a tough loss to Warsaw at Warsaw. What are some things that you guys saw as a coaching staff that you want to fix up immediately going into the Plymouth week?
Well, first of all, I think that our kids played very hard. It was a really good football game. We didn't play well enough to beat a good team and I think that they played exceptionally well and had a really good game plan and executed it pretty well. We had opportunities that we didn't capitalize on, and so the big thing right now to focus on with the kids is, we're getting close to the time where mistakes are magnified and losses end seasons, and so the real big sense of urgency right now is just to start playing our best football, which I don't think we've done yet.
Coach, the sophomore standout quarterback Landon Snyder had two turnovers in the Warsaw matchup, something we're not used to seeing from him. And we know he's young, but he's been performing really well throughout the season. What's your message to him, and what are you guys going to be working on throughout this week to help him get back into good shape?
Well, he's played really well, and when you play someone, as a sophomore, you understand that there's going to be some learning opportunities that go along with it, and that's what we're looking at. The interception in the first quarter we've talked about. I feel like he kind of forced it when we can throw the ball away and punt. Punt can be an okay play for us. And then, the fumble in the fourth quarter was him trying to make a play and get a first down, and just didn't get his second hand over the ball to protect it. So he understands the importance of taking care of the ball, and I think that, like I said, these are good learning opportunities as opposed to thinking that we got to correct mistakes.
Coach, despite the loss, both Mishawaka and Warsaw were in the game at all times throughout the entire contest. What are some good things that you guys as a coaching staff saw that you want to capitalize on going forward?
Well, I think the biggest thing is it was a good learning opportunity. We tried to tell our kids that we were mentally preparing ourselves like we were going on the road in a regional championship or a semi-state championship game, and trying to approach it that way. I think the atmosphere was great. I think it seemed like a playoff game, and it seemed like any mistake could be a mistake that cost you, and ultimately that's how it turned out to be. So I think it was a great learning experience for our guys. We played in a playoff type game, and we weren't successful on the scoreboard, but we get to come back and play again. And so the next time that happens, we may or may not. So we've got to take what we learned and use it going forward so that we can make a run in the tournament.
Coach, your next game coming up will be here at home against Plymouth. Plymouth, a very good team, a team that's won a lot of close games this season. You're getting closer and closer to the end of the season. Plymouth, a big matchup, a big conference matchup. What is something that you guys are looking to attack going into this week?
Well, first of all, they're coming off two great wins. In back-to-back weeks. They've beaten Warsaw and Northwood, and so they certainly have our attention. They're playing well. Their quarterback's an incredible player. Their defense has played really well, holding Warsaw to 25 points in regulation, holding Northwood to 10 points. So we definitely have our work cut out for us. We just got to play better. We got to eliminate mistakes. We got to eliminate penalties. Got to play with more discipline. Those are the kinds of things we're looking for this week.
We're getting closer and closer to tournament play, as we mentioned a few moments ago. Tournament play means a lot, especially this year with the reclass. You guys are now playing 4A ball. What is something that you're hammering into the heads of your players right now as far as getting in that tournament play mode?
Well, just like I said, that mistakes are magnified, and you better be playing your best football in week 10, or you're not going to last long. And so that's what week 8 and week 9 are about, is starting to get ourselves moving up so that we can be playing at our very best when the tournament starts.
Sectional draw, I believe, will be Sunday this upcoming weekend. How excited are you guys as a coaching staff and as a team about the draw?
Well, I think it's always a fun day. We always come out to the stadium and put it on the video board and watch it together as a program. It's just kind of neat to see, where you're going to be, who you're going to play against, what the bracket looks like. So really looking forward to it, especially in a new sectional.
Thank you very much, Coach. This has been another week of the Mishawaka High School Football Coaches Show presented to you by Southwestern Michigan College.